What's the deal? What's the deal, people? I know ain't nobody up but me. I don't expect nobody to be viewing this live tonight, but I've been asleep all day and I'm up now. Shit, I decided to try to figure out who up tonight. Shit, who's still up? Who don't sleep? Who on vampire time? Like when we was young. What's the deal though, man? Yeah, I've been sleeping my butt off. In other news, Cardi B lost a $13,000 butt crack piercing. I didn't know women get their butt crack pierced. Wow, that's crazy. She got so much money, she just flushed it down the toilet. Man, Big Lee, what you doing up? Yeah, extra late, homie. I've been asleep all day. I'm like, shit. Superman slaughter. I just like, let me make me another spread with some turkey meat and some beef, and try out this coconut water Fitzgerald left. Dago, what up with it, man? The Padres starting the ball, huh? Y'all still behind the Dodgers still. Anthony Brown, what up? Man, I didn't expect y'all to be up in here this late, man. I'm gonna start coming on every time I wake up after midnight. What's up though, man? I need a plane like Donald Trump, dog. Donald Trump. Every day he talking about his new plane. James Townsend Incorporated. What up with it? Corey Nelson. Easter deal. Man, you done switch screen names on me? Pedro Martiano. Martina. I don't have my glasses on now, Pedro. Can't sleep at night when the money ain't right. I didn't say it, you did. But you're absolutely right. What it is, kid. Hi, Chief. Oh man, y'all all up tonight, man. I didn't think nobody would be up tonight. Well, for those that be catching the replay, hashtag and replay gang, y'all get to replay this one. You ain't missing nothing. Hey, it is late. I mean, we could get X-rated if we wanted to now. I ain't even on that type of time right now. You know, when your money ain't right, your game ain't right either. You know what game I'm talking about. Bro, I can't believe Diddy ain't getting no player knowledge from Biggie. Man, Biggie had the game, didn't he? But Biggie was, I don't know, man. Biggie girls was getting knocked too, though. Kev Mack said, what the? I'm talking to the people. I'm up here puffing. What up, James? I'm up working graveyard. Big Lee, what's up, man? It's kind of early for you to be up, man. What's going on? Getting ready to go strike? Awkward beginnings. Long time no see, homie. You ain't been getting your daily bread, your weekly bread, huh, boy? What's up with that? Oh, nothing, man. Like I said, I just woke up making me another spread with some different meats and try out this coconut water. Maybe it'll help me sleep good. I don't know. My left eye been bothering me a lot lately, though. Living life to live again. Good morning. Me too, Big Lee. Me too, homie. Biggie had a tire. What they say? He had a what in 3 videos? Southside, what up with it, man? Always here, don't speak sometime. Oh, that's what's up, homie. That's what's up. Appreciate it. Panthers won again. Vegas Knights couldn't even, that game, they couldn't even score. Like, what happened to hockey, man? They had a high total and couldn't even score. We dog walked them marks. Maple Leafs 6-1 on their turf. Crippo, what's the deal? What's the deal, Crippo? Working that graveyard on me? Alaska don't get no shout out, bro. If it ain't Fred in Alaska, it's a good chance I probably won't shout you out. But good Fred or he's gonna always get shouted out on Kip Mac Video live streams. What up, Alaska? I need to do some skits about gang banging in Alaska. See, I never been to Alaska, so I stereotype Alaska as seen on TV. So I pictured always being snow and cold, right? Compton girl, long time no see. What's up with you? I see when I got to come on after midnight to catch your fast ass, huh? Props and respect from Alaska, bro. Y'all come outside with a snow gun. Y'all be banging with Eskimos and chilling. Yeah, he chilling in Alaska too. You ask a brother, what you doing in Alaska? Chilling. They be like, boy, you sure are cold for that. Now we are land of the midnight sun. That's what's up, South Side. Man, look, she hit the South Side with the three hearts. Like, oh wow. Compton girl know what's up. Man, I'm gonna have to bust out some Alaska jokes on you, homie. Shout out to Fred in Alaska. If you can hear me, Kel Mac, them Alaskan bangers, gonna send polar bears. Man, they already talking about the LBGTQ dude is getting ready to come after me. Like, man, I'm not fighting no nigga in no skirt, nigga, and some Mary J. Blige boots. You got me screwed up, homie. Nigga, you can have that, homie. Slide your bitch ass outside. You know I got to do like everybody else. It's just jokes, homie. It's just jokes. And make up with them and do a skit with them next. I'll be like, if he asks me to fight, I'll be like, nigga, make sure you keep your shoes on. I ain't fighting you without your shoes on. Good chance you might slip. Make my knockout 5 times easier. Raz, what up, homeboy? Raz, man, I just had to get up out of bed, man, and make me a spread. I said, let me just go live, Raz. I didn't know it was going to be this many people up. Y'all make me feel like I should go live every time I wake up in the wee wee hours, man. I don't know about that, James Cash. And I seen your comment. You say I need to quit running out there. I need to just walk and be smooth. Constructive criticism's good. I like that. I don't know why I do it. I just picture comedians running out on stage and shit. But I don't know about blowing up soon. A lot of great comments, but ain't nobody watching that shit. Oh, you was just clowning? I mean, I started really considering it. Like, maybe I could walk out like I'm cool or something, like I'm Southside Compton. Coolest crip besides Too Pretty Kenny that I ever met. But yeah, you jump on the stage in a hurry. Like you just had some good coochie. Wow. Good coochie ain't gonna make me run. Good coochie gonna have me just pounding my chest, homie. Biggie had a tranny. Oh, that's what you said in 3 videos. What? You don't know what a tranny... Well, it didn't look like you put tranny to me. I thought you was trying to say like tyrant or tyranny or tyranny or something. Let me go back and see your exact spelling. Yeah, you put ATTANNY. I didn't know the hell you was trying to say tranny, motherfucker. You got an A in front of the tranny, and then you got 2 T's. Like, nigga, you from Track New or something. I don't know, bro. Yeah, I know what a tranny is, homie. I've been putting this cat for years to see him even do something. It's amazing. I don't know about for years, man. You putting a 10 on him. I don't know about being funny, like, especially when y'all see the next couple. When y'all see the next couple, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he is boring. He is whack. I don't think a comedian can always be funny, right? Especially a fake comedian. I mean, shit. Give me a break, man. All of them ain't gonna be funny, right? Just the latest, I think I seen you live. Well, I'm headed to the job and caught alive. It's 4:24 where I'm at. 4:24, man, fix your clock. Oh no, this my clock needs to be fixed. Yeah, man, it's late. Cause Diddy is a wild. Diddy is wild as hell, right? I try not to speak on Diddy because I don't want to judge the brother or kick a brother while he down. I can't even think of no jokes about the brother right now. I can't even be funny and make it comical. You know what I mean? But I know one thing, man. As far as what I'm watching, he's just staying down, taking his lumpers right now. I guess he's kicking back, waiting to see if his defense, their strategy is really a good strategy. I'm listening to these different commentators, and it's a lot of bias and racism, right? Some of them think he's done, like he's the worst guy ever, guaranteed life sentence. But then you got other people that's really looking at it from a jury point of view, and they like, you know what? It's a good chance that he could beat these charges, but maybe maybe one or two jurors may not fall for it, but you know. What's my take on Tory? I don't know the real about Tory, so I'm gonna hold my thoughts on him. I'm gonna hold my thoughts on that Robert Boone because I'm seeing all kind of conflicting stories. I seen that he was being extorted, but then I heard he dissed homeboy's wife. I'm hearing he's in these lower level prison SNY, and then I see he's in Tehachapi. So I don't know what's real and what's not, man. Social media, people say anything, and then we just run off and believe it because we don't want to do the homework. I see people saying the most outlandish things is being contradicted. So I don't know the real on that. That Mayate tried to flirt with me. Brick City, you want to explain that statement? Derek Lewis, what up, homeboy? I mean, might as well, man, while I'm up. I ain't got nothing to do but wait on my water, to finish this thing. His father spoke this morning. Oh, I completely missed that. Puffy needs to spend that moolah and he'll get out for sure. I mean, he got six lawyers. I mean, paying a judge or a prosecutor ain't out of the question. He should have paid Cassie some more. Should have gave Cassie another 30 million. Man. That's what she told her husband before he got a toy line. Oh. That's what she told her husband. Oh, all right. See, I didn't know all that. I just heard there was some disrespect about his wife. Shit, man, you SNY, nigga, you need to take that. And she cold for telling her SNY husband. You know this nigga already got life. Now you want him to get some more times. Like she really don't love him. She don't want him to get out. She like him where he at. Young Kev, the great, love the show, big homie. Reborn Debo, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. May I ask what city and state you from? Got any late night foods? Nah, man, just top ramen, um, turkey meat and beef, and some coconut water. Man, I never had coconut water before. Spanish words irritate the hell out of me. That's your trigger, James. That's your trick. You could never have a YouTube. You be over there with Bam going off. you you need a you'd have Trump as your co-host. Y'all be going in on the immigrants. Man, young James. Young James. James Cash is crazy, but they banned you quick. I'm sure they were quicker than me when I took you on Google's wrench. You and Google was wilding, homie. 54th to 57th in Bryanhurst, 54th to 57th. And the Antelope Valley, I'm out the way in Arizona, though. That's what's up, homie. So you know Shotty then. You know the homie Shotty. You know Baby Wino. I'm hoping Baby Wino get out. Did you know Dirty Darnell? Rest in peace. Surviving Cassie. Wow. That's going to be the name of his book. John Neighbors. '54 to '57. You know where I live, right? Shit, we both live between 54th and 57th. You went to 54th? It's sad she had to go through that. What? James Cash didn't just say that. Remember the way you used to be going in on dudes that cared about females? You like suckers and simps and wimps and busters. Now it sounds like you have feelings for the old girl. Look, homie, she was doing drugs, admittingly, and everybody knows she was doing drugs. She was strung out, and she kept coming back. He's handing her 6,000. She could have ran whenever she wanted to. She could have took that 6 stacks, bought her a plane ticket to the feds, and told everything. She didn't do that. She didn't do that. She only wanted him when she was sober. When she was sober, she was a sucker for love. She was in love. But when she was on drugs, man, she didn't give a damn. She was a willing participant. Yeah, I feel you, man. I didn't know Puffy was like that, man. I'm not in the industry, so I didn't know Puffy was really like that. All this was like new to me, but I know Hollywood is like that. I know the industry like that, but I didn't know he was like that. Oh, John Neighbors is crazy. I think he was in the freak offs. What woman in her right mind get with Poofy? Y'all killing me. Diddy trial and Tory Lane gonna go viral. No videos about the Rico today. I'm surprised. Somebody mentioned that 2 days ago. I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was Baby E. Baby E said hopefully it died down 2 days ago. I'm like, nah. According to you, it's dying down. Yeah. I was looking at nah, I'm not gonna touch on that. But I'm from North Philly, but lived in the 619 Dago as a teen, long from 47 neighborhood. My cousin Keith said he grew up with you, but he stayed on that porch, so you might not know. Keith who? Keith Petty? Let me see, Keith Petty. What other Keiths did I know? Diddy was tapped in with the Mansfield. I know they were at some of them parties. Oh man. It's a lot of members from sets that were cool with Diddy. It's no denying that. I'm just saying, I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know. I used to hear, because I got a homie. I got a homie that's in the industries. He was managing Tyrese. And he used to tell me, like, Puffy was looking for some Crips to hang with. Same with Jay-Z. And I didn't even know they was tight. So now I'm looking back at it. They both was on the same type of time. And now I kind of see why why these trolls keep throwing Jay-Z in there with all this P. Diddy stuff. But crazy, man, crazy. Keith Green, I remember Keith Green. I remember Keith Green. He got a sister named Janet and Cynthia Green. Now, yeah, Keith Green might have been a year older than me, a year or two older than me, a grade ahead of me, so maybe 2 years older than me. I know Keith Green. Um, did he become a sheriff? Carolyn, nah, you said Cynthia Green. You mean Carolyn Green? Carolyn Green. That's what you mean, right? Big Kev, do you have any Ladera Heights stories? Not really. Not a whole bunch. See, the homie Big Shawnee Mac lived up there. Lil Kev Mac lived up there. A couple more that I didn't hang with that was younger that maybe came later or banged the hood later. So I'm not gonna say their name. But nah, just going up to. Oh, I do have one, but it was a burglary story, and dude turned out to be like this rich Damu nigga, but I didn't know that, and I took off running from the police. The homie got cracked and went to jail. I got a homie Keith Green from Kelly Port. No, Sue and Cynthia and Jen. Yeah, I remember Jen. I don't remember Cynthia. Yeah, I knew it. I told you I know him. He was LAPD. Sue, Sue is Carolyn. Sue is Carolyn. I know them. I know them. I haven't seen Carolyn used to come kick it on hardcore as an adult. I haven't seen her since about man, I probably haven't seen her in about 18 years, maybe. Maybe less than 18. Nah, less than 18. Let me see. Maybe about 12 years, maybe. Something ain't right about Diddy. Dude has a God complex. He's messed up in his head. The devil itself in human flesh. I don't understand how anyone can respect him. What up, JR from the Bay? Man, look, man. I'm telling you, man, every time I wake up after midnight, I need to go live, man. These numbers is just like prime time for me. Is that considered the turf? It's the turf by default, yeah. I mean, ain't like nobody gang banging up there. Ain't gonna be no drive-bys, no hanging out, no writing on walls. You know what I mean? So by default, and the reason why it's by default, because what up, neighborhood? So once you get up the hill by Fairfax, then you skip over to Fox Hills. We had a lot of homies lived in Fox Hills over the years. So that's in between ground. And like I said, a couple homies live here. So it's the turf by default, but it ain't no real turf. It ain't no gang banging over there. Never have been. Just had homies that lived up there. I see. I used to come off 57th and make that right on the Shaw. All the Muslims used to stand on Crenshaw and Slauson and serve their bean pie. Absolutely, they did. Let me see. You think Bob Hayes is the fastest dude to ever play? Oh, I don't have no idea. I know I'm glad Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe get a shot at the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds is pissed. Barry Bonds is on fire. He's hot. Barry, you have to realize you were disrespectful to newscasters when you was young, homie. They ain't gonna never let you forget that. They gonna always want you to remember until they die. Even when they die, they want you to remember that you used to turn down interviews and look at them cockeyed. Homie, homie, you know baseball is a white sport. You know the whites run baseball, and you don't want to talk to them, and then you think they're gonna vote you in? Fool, is you crazy? You better check yourself. Look in the mirror and remember what color skin you are. Barry, like, oh man, y'all gonna really let these gamblers? Nigga, what you got against gamblers, fool? Barry, come see me, fool. What the hell you got against gamblers, nigga? You was using steroids, nigga. That cream. We know you was using that cream, Barry. I don't know what I'm doing up, homie. I've been asleep all day, so I think Barry Bonds probably is the greatest player ever because his career is over. At least in our time, I can't say ever, but in our time. But I mean, I thought Albert Pujols was good. Thought Mike Trout was going to be the next great, but that's not going to happen. Ohtani, Shohei Ohtani, at this rate, he'll probably be better than Barry Bonds when his career is over. But Barry Bonds is definitely on the top of the list. I like Pete Rose though, man. Pete Rose was a bad dude too. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe Jackson. That's what I'm talking about. And Barry Bonds is pissed off about that. I think Barry should go sit in the corner and shut up. That's coming from a Barry Bonds fan, man. But man, let Pete enjoy his moment, homie. Don't rain on Pete's parade, man. Let him have his moment. Once they put him in, then you have something to say. Say, okay, Pete's in. Am I next? Is it my turn? But he hating. Barry hating. Barry, that's like say me and Southside, knock on wood, go to prison for life. Now Southside been locked up 10, 12 years before I get there. When Southside goes home, I can't be mad he went home. He did his time. So Barry Bonds, let him do his time. Let him get up in the Hall of Fame. And then when some years go by, then it's your turn, Barry. But just sit back, man. Enjoy the moment. Be happy for him. Be happy for baseball, homie. You still living. Pete is gone. You still got time. Pete Rose bet on games. They shouldn't have tripped on that. I mean, I ain't gonna say they shouldn't have tripped, but if they didn't prove he was betting against his team, then hey, who was it? Was it Shoeless Joe? Shoeless Joe Jackson was accused of throwing games, right? But he was putting up numbers and playing hell of a defense. So they like, how was he throwing a game? If he did everything he was supposed to do, how was he throwing a game? Sammy Sosa was a bad dude too. Sammy Sosa not only used PEDs, he used cork bats. Sammy was a cheater. Just like how his skin got light, some people say it's a disease. Sammy cheating on his skin color, man. Sammy bleaching his shit. He want to be white, you know? He want to be white with a Jerry curl, homie. I'm halfway joking, but I halfway believe what I just said, too. I don't know if it's really a skin disease. Maybe it is. I don't know. But he was cheating. He was cheating. I don't think he ever denied it, but he did try to deny that he didn't know his bat was corked. He thought that was his batting practice bat. Fool, your batting practice bat didn't look like your other bats. You knew damn well you was cheating, fool. This nigga, he might be the only person in the history of Major League Baseball to be taking PEDs and a cork bat at the same time. He wanted to make sure his balls went over the fence. John Neighbors, I think so too, homie. Why do you think when black men get real money, they marry white women? Oh, it could be a number of reasons. He just wanted Sean. They say Kobe was getting paid for making extra points. Really? It's possible, but you never can tell, homie. Like, so I don't know if you could bet on points when Kobe played. I'm not saying bookies or whatever, but I know you could when Jordan played, but that was like playoff games only. But now, all these players, you could bet on all the players now. So I definitely think it's a whole lot of extra scoring going on and people not trying to score. You ever watch like Jalen Brunson, um, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, some of these elite players in the league, and you ever notice sometime in the fourth quarter they won't even shoot the ball? They just pass. LeBron James, they'll just pass the ball. Stay what? Jason Tatum, stay away from the ball. Dame Lillard, like this nigga's too good to not shoot the ball. They are not trying to go over a certain amount of points. So I know them dudes are cheating too, man. I know they cheating. The Night Owl Posse. Is Jordan the GOAT? I see his highlights and Jordan was bad. I'm a Kobe fan. I'm a Jordan fan. I like Kobe more than I like Jordan. But here's the thing. Kobe patented his game after Jordan and Elijah won. So you tell me, you feel me? He patented his game. He never hid it. He talked about it openly. He studied film of all the OGs in basketball. He mimicked Michael Jordan, not only his style of play, but licking his tongue out and doing all this old shit. I don't know, homie. As a Kobe fan and a Laker fan, I can't say he's the GOAT as long as there's a Michael Jordan living and was giving him pointers. You look at old film, they on the court, and Jordan be whispering in Kobe's ear like Kobe said he was telling him like how to play, how to ball. This is your rival. That means Jordan was no hater. That means Jordan actually wanted to see Kobe succeed. So I can't give him GOAT status over Jordan. Maybe you could call them equals. I don't know, but Kirby Puckett, bad explosion. We seen some cheating going on, man. I wonder if pitchers still cheat. Remember pitchers, Rollie Fingers and them, they used to get caught. Vida Blue, they used to get caught, man, cheating with sandpaper and different oils than they had. Throwing spitballs. They did say Kobe upset Jordan. Said, you can feel my shoes. It's clearly dumb young kids who mess with LeBron's nuts. They don't know nothing about ball. Kobe is the GOAT, but my favorite player is Magic Johnson. Magic was pretty much everybody's favorite player during his era. If you wasn't a Celtic, a Piston, a Knick fan, right? Who else was in there? And maybe you and the Bulls, right? But what a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that Jordan was putting NBA players in his shoes. You feel me? Like Jordan may be off doing his his selfish thing. He may be done with black women. And he may not be in the inner city helping black kids. He may have high prices for shoes and all that, but he wasn't no hater, man. He's successful and he's a businessman. But he wasn't no hater, man. He put a lot of people, he endorsed a lot of young players, man. anyone talk to Bam? I haven't spoken to Bam. I hope Bam is doing well. I wish the best for him during hard times, and you know, I I feel for the guy, man. I feel for my homeboy KB, Kevin Brown. He's having a funeral for his son this weekend, man. My homeboy E passed, and he was well loved in the hood. His funeral is, I believe, tomorrow, man. Friday. It's just so much going on, man. And I got my own problems, my own issues, but my heart go out to all them brothers, man. Seemed like since betting on sports became legal in 2018, referees haven't been. Let me tell you this, man. Legal weird. Sports betting been legal. Sports betting was legal before I started gambling 37 years ago. So what do you mean 2018? In what city, what state are you talking about? Referees been cheating. Do some research. Referees been cheating. I talked about a cheating referee in my book, which was published in 2015. John Neighbors, where you come up with that one, man? You guys are funny, man. I'm a yes man. I'm a yes man. I think that's gonna be my new nickname, the Yes Man. Oh man, this world is crazy. YouTube is even worse, man. When was the first time you heard about GDs and BDs? I have no idea. I never really paid attention to Chicago stuff, man. I think it's kind of funny, man. Dudes that know me will not agree to that. I don't think they will, but oh man. You know, what can you do about the way people view you, man? People gonna view you how they wish to view you. What can we do about that? Do you contest it? Do you get upset over it? Or do you ignore it? I like to acknowledge the shit. When they say something about me, I like to acknowledge it so it's known that I know and what I think about it. No, JRL ain't trolling. He was repeating what I said. JRL, all right. Veal Cantonin? What's up, Kev? Ain't been up here in a while. Much love from East Baltimore. I sure hate I didn't make it back to Baltimore this year, but the year ain't over. But I'm pretty much figuring I won't make it to none of those cities. But it's still some months left in this year. Maybe a Baltimore Ravens game. Let me check their schedule and see who they play this year. Cause I got to book out food stamps. Wanna be on a game? Wanna be on a game? Boy, man. Baltimore, like I see videos and it's boarded up everywhere, G. What's Baltimore? Man, I enjoyed it, man. I like the weather. I like the different nationalities out there. A lot of color out there. It was some spots boarded up though. It was some spots that looked like they tore down buildings and haven't cut the grass ever since. But I liked it. The weather was better, fresh, clean weather. At least it seemed that way because it had been raining when I was out there. different vibe, different atmosphere. I don't like to just know one part of the world, one part of America. You know what I mean? We got 50 states, 52 states, man. I don't know the damn difference in Baltimore. Shit, I don't know east from west or other parts of Baltimore. I don't have no idea. But I stayed right in the stadium, in the hotel in the stadium. Orioles down bad. Are they? 2018, the Supreme Court decision in Murphy versus NCAA struck down passport, opened the floodgates for state to legalize. But I'm telling you, man, it was already legal in Vegas, and you already had dudes in Colombia, dudes in Asian countries, dudes in Latin countries, dudes in Europe. People been betting that little comment or statement or case ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man. Listen, all I gotta say is shoeless Joe Jackson. Go back to 1900, homie. Go back to 1900. They been cheating. That would be players, but the referees been cheating too, man. Referees been cheating, man, my whole damn life, homie. You just don't really recognize it until you really get off into your team or you put money on games. Look, when I was gambling heavy, I used to tell my friend, my casual friends, my homeboys that didn't really watch games, I'd be like, man, they cheated. This referee did this, that, and the other. And my friend said, man, you crazy. You let that gambling get into you. As gambling started coming alive for our generation, people start putting their money on it. Who they call and say, man, you was right? Me. They be like, damn, man, you was right. They do be cheating. They cheat on the coin toss. They cheat on the touchdown. They cheat on the call reversal. They cheat on pass interference. They don't call holding on the Chiefs. Man, they been doing this, homie. Like I said, 2015, I wrote about a cheating referee in the NBA in my book. So that's before this law about the NCAA. They been doing this, homie. East Baltimore. Yeah, that's why I stayed in Rome. That's why I walked the streets. But we was all over Baltimore. Yeah, Jordan, absolutely. Jordan was gambling back then. No, they been cheating, man. I got a story about a cheating referee in my book where I told my homeboy that this referee was cheating. I lost a lot of money. Had no idea that it was gonna come out like 2 days later, 3 days later, maybe. It came out, Donahue, that's his name, Donahue, came out that he was cheating. I immediately called my homie. I said, man, remember I was just telling you and you didn't really believe me? He like, yeah. I'm like, look, this fool just got caught. He was like, damn, man. Then he got all off into it like, damn, because now it was proof to him that these NBA referees was cheating. But they been doing, man, sports been rigged, homie. Sports is entertainment, like wrestling. You believe wrestling is real? Kev, how many times have you lost because of bad officiating or just straight up corrupt officiating? I can never say they're straight up corrupt, right? Unless they got caught and they've been to court about it. But bad officiating, a lot, man, a lot of bad officiating. But also some bad things, like for example, a player might jog to home plate like he don't know the ball's coming, he get thrown out. Um, stuff like that. A player not running out a fly ball that ends up falling, or running out a ground ball because he think he's gonna be out, but the player drops the ball. Stuff like that, man. Errors. I done lost a lot on errors, man. It's part of human error, human nature, but it's cheating involved too. So you, as a fan or a gambler, If you don't have an insight, you don't really know if it was on purpose or not. Even the NFL admitted it was scripted. What's with it, Mac? Here's a wolf called Fred. What up, homie? What's the deal, homie? I think it's time for me to go eat, man. My eye is burning and hurting. God's here. He's been watching you. He has all your info on his phone, even our phone. Hey, Daniel Gomez. Let me guess. He's not watching you, though. Let me guess, homie. You got superpowers. He's not watching you. Good night, Compton Girl. You have a good one, man. For everybody catching the replay, don't tell me I come on too late, man. We got a cool audience tonight. Yeah, man, I explained it a few times already, man. Top ramen with some meat, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace. Thanks for watching.